We begin with the U.S. Supreme Court as they could soon decide whether South Carolina's 1st Congressional District needs to be redrawn and if it discriminates against black voters. It comes months after a federal panel ruled the way that the 1st District was drawn intentionally diluted the power of black voters in the Charleston area. News 19's Becky Buds has more details.
The judges ruled that no elections could take place in the 1st District until the map has been redrawn, prompting South Carolina Republican officials to appeal to the Supreme Court.
This is not about sort of political bickering. This is about black voters not having their voices heard.
Attorney for the South Carolina NAACP, Antonio Ingram, urging U.S. Supreme Court justices to hold up a lower court's ruling that the U.S. House district lines intentionally split black neighborhoods to dilute their voting power.
We are hopeful that Supreme Court will sort of give credibility to the 3-judge panel and affirm it and let our country know that you cannot discriminate against voters on the basis of their race.
In their written opinion, the judges say Republicans unconstitutionally moved more than 30,000 black residents in Charleston from the 1st District to majority black 6th District, which stretches from the Low Country to Columbia. Lynn Teague with the League of Women Voters testified at the trial. She says the way the lines are drawn ensures the district stays in GOP hands.
Redistricting is a bipartisan thing in which the voters are cut out. Both parties play, voters suffer.
Throughout the trial, Republican lawmakers argued that it was partisan gain, not race, that was considered when redrawing the district. We reached out to the South Carolina GOP for response to this story, but they were not available to provide one today. Teague says whichever way the courts rule, it will set a precedent that will impact the entire country.
The Supreme Court decides for the state. It will be a terrible blow to the rights of voters in the whole country, in the United States.
The case is likely to be argued in the fall and could determine whether a different map will be in place for the 2024 election. Reporting at the State House, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
And the redrawing of district lines for State House members was also controversial. Last year, the state agreed to adjust the State House district lines in response to a lawsuit by the American Civil Liberties Union. The lawsuit alleged racial gerrymandering and discrimination in 29 districts to dilute the voting influence of black voters. In the settlement, the state amended the maps in Orangeburg, Richland, Kershaw, Dillon, and Horry counties.